Do you guys think we can take a stirred spirit-forward cocktail and transform it into a sour drink? Of course we can, and sometimes it can save your ass. So today we're gonna take a Tequila Martinez and transform it into a sour. It is delicious. If you guys are ready, let's do it. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining us again for this new cocktail video. So if you work or ever worked behind a bar, I'm sure you will relate to this story. No doubt a client asked you at least once for a cocktail that he or she saw passing in the room, and you knew this wouldn't suit that person's palate because you know what she or he was drinking before. You knew that this cocktail wouldn't be good or that he wouldn't like it. But he or she insisted and you make it, and next thing you know, it doesn't work. He or she doesn't like it. So what you do? Well, I found a little trick. You just transform this into a sour. And the cocktail that reminds me of this story, probably the latest that I've done, is a Tequila Martinez. This is a cocktail that I love. I make it all the time, but that time it didn't work. So I just add a little bit of lime, I rectified the sugar with a little bit of agave, and it turned out amazing. Even I make it for myself, or I make it several times since then for customers that want something that is tequila based, refreshing and a little bit complex. It works all the time. So if you guys are ready, we're gonna make a Tequila Martinez Sour. Let's do it. For the ingredients, what you will need is Blanco Tequila, no specific here, just the one that you like, your favorite one will work perfectly. Then you will need sweet vermouth, Maraschino liqueur, Agave Nectar, orange bitters, and lime juice. We're gonna start right away with 2 ounces of your favorite tequila into a shaker. If you guys are wondering why tequila in a Martinez, well, there's a good reason for that. The Martinez was actually originally created with Jennifer gin and eventually became the Old Town gin. And both of these category of gins are actually sweeter than the traditional London Dry that we know nowadays. And the tequila, because it is based on agave that has a lot of sugar, it has a sweeter mouthfeel and sweeter finish, even though there's no residual sugar in tequila. So it makes for a perfect replacement for Old Town gin in a classic Martinez. So if you never had that, I highly recommend you give it a try. That being said, we're gonna continue with 3/4 of an ounce of sweet vermouth, a 1/4 of an ounce of Maraschino liqueur, two dashes of orange bitters. I'm using a dasher bottle, so I'm gonna go for 4 because they make for smaller dashes. 1/4 of an ounce of agave nectar, not a syrup, the pure nectar. And 3/4 of an ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. And then we're gonna fill our shaker with ice and give it a good shake for about 10 seconds. We're gonna fine strain it into your favorite cocktail coupe. And garnish with an orange zest. Just like that, and this, my friend, is how you make a Tequila Martinez Sour. So now, let's give it a try. Yep, I love this cocktail. It is very refreshing. First thing that you get is the agave from the tequila. You get a beautiful orangey nose because of the zest, and it's also coming through because of the bitters that has a slightly bitter taste to it that balances the sugar and goes really well with the botanicals in the sweet vermouth. The maraschino just adds a little bit of fruitiness of texture that also is rounded up by the agave. I understand why it worked the second times and how it can save your ass sometimes to transform a stirred and stiff cocktail into a sour. So that's it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Hit the like and the bell if you want to be notified when we post a new cocktail video. Until then, thank you very much again. Have a great day and see you very soon. Cheers.